Hello, hello. Just making sure that my mic is working.
Hello.
Yes, perfectly. Okay. Hello. Hello. How are you?
Good.
Excellent.
Just ate it and then ran home. I said food. Not to be confused.
Everybody's here early. That's a good thing.
What's this called? M? Yeah. No. S? No. M4S, right? Yes. Y'all right there? No, I'm having a time. I'm having a moment. Yes! One shot, one drink. I don't know about that. 15-minute stream, let's go.
It's completely possible. Like, I believe you can do that.
Look, I have the utmost faith in that, but I also don't. Literally don't.
I thought you were going to say I have the utmost faith in that, but I know that I'm playing it for the first time.
Why are you my mouth?
I just said I thought that's what you were saying.
We all know Desh is perfect, so we're gonna one-shot this. Because food! Let's go, guys. Let's eat and kill this.
Alright, I'm assuming you know the fight-ish.
I know I stand and B, right? That's my position.
No.
We stand
Well,
perfect.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Dan and I have those corners.
It's not a corner.
Have
I mean,
one.
No, for which
Dan
one?
have in
Definitely.
Maybe a D or two. I thought you were always at one.
Oh,
I don't know how to Greg, I see Greg lighting up, but I can't hear him. Anyone else hear Greg?
I cannot hear Greg. I haven't heard.
What mechanic are you talking about specifically?
Here's Greg.
Any of them? I want to know how much you move the fight.
Right, but like, which one were you thinking about when you think
The very, very first one when we have to go to the edges, and we all get a square on the ground. And it's inside or outside.
Oh yeah, for the line splits. Yeah. Let's just go and see what happens.
I love it. Here we go.
I believe. We cleared M3 in one day, and he didn't even solve. And
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one need simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
South side. Supports must get hit. Supports must get close. Alright, narrowing pink. So default straddle inside. Hard to get hit. So dash on the third one. Do the opposite. Like quadratic around. Straddle out. Out of it. More in depth a little bit. Like you tap. Oh, okay. Now straddle out. Only that way you go opposite.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're back on their feet! What great!
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Were we floating food or floating?
He's gathering evil, but to what end?
2 or 4. Two partners that should go far right to get the boss.
And they're down! Is it over already? They're still in it! But for how long?
Clock position, granted counterweight, time to keep hit, and one for healing.
How's this?
Spread on the B side.
I messed it up really bad. That was my bad. That was completely my bad.
Right toward C.
Yeah, I'd be behind you, right? I'm in the slot behind you.
So that was full spread, so you wouldn't want to be near anyone. You'd only be like in the back range.
Just the same as the last bomb that's in the attacker spread.
Oh, okay, cool. It's like that. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool.
But that mechanic in general, because it's complicated, and so you looks like you have the short debuff. You got hit twice, I assume.
Yes, I am short.
I actually when I got hit 3 times. So during that part of the fight, it's a 5x5 fight.
I can access the thread. Okay, but
So what you do there when it's your turn? So first time it happens, second time it happens. Looking at like that safe spot in like the middle of the wall, in this picture, you orient yourself that way. Supports that are exploding go left, DPS go right. And if you got hit 3 times, you're going in back corner, and if you got hit 2 times, you go again. Not quite the front corner, just the front corner. That's close. So you would be basically recruited in that picture, where you've gone that first time.
but Chrome's a paladin, so he's the gunbreaker here.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So.
And he had gotten hit 3 times on where I was.
Okay, yeah, I see 2, yeah, short is the S. Okay, how do I tell how many times I can hit?
So it's when she catches, leaving like all those like line attacks, shooting at random people, those 4 sets. You just count how many of them hit you. But if your debuff is long, you have to add 1 to your count because the sidewise spark mechanic, that one of the spread, that counts as a hit as well. If you have long people, you're gonna get another hit. Thing Now for sidewise spark though, we had spread that time, which is one we all spread out. If we have partners, the convention for supports is looking at the boss to go left if you had a 2, whether it's short 2 or long 2. 2s are together left, and the 3s are together on 3. You don't have to really think about anyone else. Alright, but that was pretty good. So for the witch hunt, we're going in and out a lot. So like what I'm calling is like I'm calling a team. Depending on what we have, like every time it happens, you can hit my first one. We have to take turns. Healers take it the 3rd time. So what we had that time was the default straddle, where we straddle the same line. Just kind of like go back and forth. But when it's your turn to get hit, in our case it's the 3rd time. Do the opposite, so that's why I told you to go far on the 3rd. But sometimes the default will be going far, so like you have to go far out or far in. When it's your turn to get hit, instead of travel. And then the first mechanic, it kind of worked out, but you ended up pulling some people at some point. After like the crisscross lasers, your spot is like far south, so you need headings in or out either here or over here. And then, depending on what the follow-up does, either you'll have to be further away from the boss or closer, so you'll either be, again, either one of these 2 slots, or you'll move 1 square forward and swap places with tasks, basically. That's the path. But let's keep practicing. That was cool.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Outside, north side. Defense must get hit. Defense must be close. So that means you like the south right now all the time.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
It's okay.
So the last picture, the second to last picture I showed in Parsons.
Oh dear! The challenger has fallen out of the
Those front 4 squares, it's basically you and Task are those bottom southeast 4 squares. Task defaults to having middle, and you will default to having the southmost. But then when we come, it's either inside or outside, and then when you, if it's DPS have to be close, you would switch. You know what I'm saying?
Well, for him, it's
Yeah, sorry, yes, I got that.
Okay, and each person owns a square.
Yes.
pretty much just how it goes. Yeah.
So sometimes it's inside first, so you would come here. But in those situations, you would go to the absolute outside lip, and then once one happens, you would then go inside, and then you're either close or you're far. Which means you're either this square, or you're this square. But it's essentially these 4 platforms.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense.
But
And then there will be one safe spot on it.
just to kind of clarify, like, why this is happening, when the first lines go off, 4 people get hit by Witch Hunt, and then she telegraphs whether on the second one, if she's going to hit the 4 closest or the 4 furthest people away, you have to make sure no one hits it twice. So depending on whether supports or DPS get hit by the first one, we can't control it anyway. And then when she telegraphs on how proximity is going to decide the next one, like it has to be close to the boss. Alright.
One more thing, I don't know if anyone's mentioned it. You don't want to be like inside of the side.
Yeah, there are 3 people on the side, yeah.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Outside, far side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be close. Alright, clock positions. Narrate blue. So default far on the inside, straddle to get hit. So by default dash, you're going either far in or far out. Or far in a little bit.
I would try touching the edge of the hitbox. Circle. That way the strap will
Far out.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard! They're back on their feet! What grit! They're still in it! But for how long?
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
We got a diagonal.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
2 or 3, they're telegraphs to damage, no action. Partners on the 2 side. side. Alright, second position. You're going to the safe spot. Going towards C. Team's going to C.
Take this!
Alright, good luck, Dash.
Oh no.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn!
No,
There's no, there's
Ooh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
you're gonna be on the correct side as you're used to. If you get an force buff, you're gonna stay in the dead center of the square. If you're arrows, you're right there.
Alright, handle debuffs.
And they're done! Is it over
Both
already?
sides.
Handle debuffs. Stay. Handle debuffs.
Do we know what his spot is for the count to 7 and then twice?
No!
Alright, so it's gonna be, we're gonna count to 7.
I cannot
5
die
is gonna
here.
cause dome. 6, whoever didn't get the dome.
I have no
is
choice
from the person who
but
got
to
the dome.
surrender to
From the
Electrope.
lasers, and then we reset. It's a 7 count. Or 7 count attack.
Get a little bit further away though.
Dodge for 1, dodge for 2, dodge for 3,
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether!
dodge for 5, this is go. Protect your friends. And set for 7.
I will not fail.
3.
Yes! Something is growing from her body!
Position 5, this is Jones. 6, protect your friends. 7, one more dodge. Alright, we've done all our dodging.
My body will hold
Get that.
its lust.
No, goodbye.
Yeah.
You guys.
Alright, Dash. Get ready.
We're about to have a
He's taken Electrope into her body and unleashed a new
He's
fellow
with a
soul!
gas.
Okay. Macrocosm.
Alright, damage starts in 3 seconds. And 10 minutes. Ultimate, everything.
Here we go, macrocosm.
It ramps too, we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
We're almost. We survived.
Right hand side is going back 1 second. Right hand side is going back 1 second.
Stay on sides.
Sides. Alright, center for mustard bone.
The tank might have to do this. Second hit.
Oh, my immunity is up if I need to.
That can hit tank.
Yeah, we are.
Right. Get ready to slide
She's
left.
using Electrope to convert her body's ether!
Left.
anticipate this. We need to be right in the center.
Yeah, Brazil handshake off.
Together. Alright, we are going.
Northwest, 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 northwest. Oh,
Can't leave.
I moved too early. Sorry, that was my bad.
Side.
And now,
No, now it's the one with your partners. First one is stack.
I'm
Stack
gonna kill for
inner cardinal stack. And then sides. Quickly, sides. Oh god, sides.
There will either be where we just attack or we'll be able to spread. And then we'll either be stacking there or we'll be spreading the enemy.
I messed that up. Sorry.
I'm just saying, my health is going up, sort of.
Flames return all to ash. Blowing my blade and 12,000 cuts.
No, I'm fine. I'm not fine.
Like I was like, and the other 7 towers.
Pictures of the debuffs during the cannon thing. How to tell
Yes.
which debuff. Is there a picture guide?
There sure is.
You guys have that? Okay, cool. I think that. Alright, so the things I need to have up. I can have the
It's
short
under-
2
it's under-
and 3.
It's under Big Gun
Big gun.
and the diagram channel.
Big gun.
Or sorry, and the diagrams thread, that is rather.
Yes. Oh, thank God.
I'm technically missing one, but here's the thing, Dash. There's really only 3 units. There are a roundhouse and glider, small AoE, and the donut. We handle them the same way. So, I guess, but you only have to care about, like, let's just say, like, we're on this, like, this axis, like this, and this, right here. If you have the big purple circle stand on this thing on your side, the center of the square, close to the boss, like, the boss would be, like, right here.
Yeah. And then,
Purple circle.
Okay,
if you
the other
have,
guy's
if you have,
in here.
if you have, well, if you have an arrow debuff, doesn't matter which one of the 2 there is, whether it's, yeah, but it has arrows at the top. I don't even have a picture of one.
Hey, that's
You just stand slightly in front of the person here, so you stand like here.
that person doesn't get shot.
Well, you're actually trying to hit them, but anyway, and then if you have either of the other 2 debuffs, both debuffs, you would stand here. So you would stand on like this little screw kind of thing, closest to the edge of the arena. So if I was over here, I would be standing on this one. So those are the only 3 possibilities. You're standing on the screw, you're standing on the center here, or you're standing slightly in front of that person standing on the center.
I'm curious if this will help. This is essentially what I used for a really long period of time. You actually did post pictures of the icons, so in parses, I'm going to drop this and see if this helps. Now, I have just the same green arrow icon twice. It could be a blue debuff with an arrow in either direction.
I can figure it out.
But yeah, yeah, but it's other. It's the big blue O for other.
well, but I think
There's another one with little.
Yeah, so
But if you don't have-
it's either big pink circle, your debuff with arrows on the top, or it's something else.
Other. Yeah, it's the other. So the other one, for reference, in terms of those little standing on the little bolts, looks like this. So it's either one big empty circle or like a blue circle with a dot, but it's irrelevant.
Yeah, although
to
they're
no other.
they do different things, but that positioning works no matter what they are.
Correct. And then it's just the correct side for ion cluster. What? You're gonna stand for the opposite.
Oh.
And then so for the pre-intermission, we do that back and forth thing. Around the 5th time, either you or your partner's gonna get a big lightning attack on you. Whoever gets hit has to be protected from a laser by the other person. The shot from the boss. It does way more damage to the first person that hits. Just a note for that though, the lasers are pretty thick, so if you get close to the boss, you're getting clipped by someone else's laser. So the gist of it is, since everyone is always melee range, if your melee partner gets hit, if your melee partner gets hit, you want to go in front of them, but don't go super far in front of them. It's kind of up to them to be like max melee range, a hair closer when the wind goes off. If you get hit, that's easy. You just keep doing it. In front of you.
I almost saved task one. Okay, I did save her once. Okay, I'm 1 for 1 on saving task.
Yeah, you almost had me first time.
Yeah, and I was close to her. I had it almost figured out. The problem is, I need obviously all your back and forth during that, and I was trying to process back and forth and do that. So that part I get. Thank you. The explanation of this one, the diagram will help. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It'll always be the same spacing. Okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think the lasers happen, when we're on the actual curves.
Yeah, you're right on.
Okay, that saw the AoE spam is you load literally every healing cooldown for it. There is no healing that is too much there. I'm also spamming my AoE the entire time, non-stop. And yeah, have macrocosmos go off somewhere in the middle, about towards the end, kind of. If it doesn't look too scary. But anyway,
I'll use my shield on myself, and then I'll give myself the defensive cards. Arrow, Inspire, whatever. Like I can go through that. Confident.
So for the big bullshit combo after phase transition, I'll try to flash or find the flash path.
That's true. We should all be in the center so that we can pass the car. Yeah. If you're, because it can last for 5 seconds. What else? Wicked Blaze is next. We're dead for it, I believe. But you kind of saw that we went to like little tiny safe spots on the east and west parts of the wall. You can be on the east part, and then you slide along the wall afterward, depending. Mustard Bomb, you kind of saw most of that. The tanks take the first hit, and then 4 people will explode at the same time as the tanks. The 2 people that did not explode have to grab the buff from the tanks to take the second explosion. Default to the tank on your side, but sometimes both are on the same side. You gotta adjust. What else? Okay, so that last mechanic I think is probably the hardest in phase 2. Well, maybe second hardest. I think Sunrise is probably more exactly.
Yeah, you can.
But you are on. Are you on B or D?
B.
Okay. Well, I guess the question: where's Dan? Dan, are you B or D?
Me and Batman.
Okay, so you're with Dash. Yeah, for Twilight or Midnight Sabbath. Yeah. Okay, so basically, you have to start either B or 2. It's a 2-part combo. Depending on what the 3D printer show, you have to either be on the Cardinals or in the Cardinals. and then depending on what she's casting, you'd be stacked with your partner or spread out with them, but not too far. You're not going in that direction. So the convention we have is the supports go more clockwise. So like if you had to spread out around 2, you would be like here, and like Dan would be like there. Yeah. I say 2, but there's no 1. Spread around southwest. And then so the first set of mechanics are off. You're either cardinals or intercardinals. Stack or spread. Then you have to do the opposite, kind of. So the stack and spread is always opposite. So if you stack on the first hit, you have to spread on the second hit, and vice versa. In terms of cardinals and intercardinals, it could switch or it could stay the same. And the way you can tell that, well, first of all, I'll be calling it. So there's that. But also the quick way I tell whether we have to stay or not is if all 3D printers are the same thing, you stay. Sorry, if all 3D printers are the same thing, you move. And if they're different, you stay. But I'll just call it. So if I say like move, if you started on 2, you go to B, or if you started on B, you go to 2, and then also do the stack and spread it again. It's a little tricky. You don't have a lot of time to react to it, but that's that. All right, let's keep going though. Yeah, he's pretty good here.
Sorry, you guys have to reprog most of this.
We went really far. We went into the second phase. Dash. What are you talking about?
You're gonna have to reprog it.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Honestly, with our normal, I would have not survived something for me.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
But your observation is correct. I feel like phase 1, their body.
She's called wings! Oh, wickedly divine!
Cannon at the end, phase 2. Outside, south side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be close. Narrowing blue. Default R on the inside. Straps to get hit. So you're going far in or far out. Appropriate dash for most of the far in. Far out. Far in.
Somebody was
dash.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're still in it! But for how long?
It should have been in front of the
It's not very.
Oh.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Yeah.
Dude, like,
There is no limit
doesn't have a
to
lot of shell, and it's
Electro's
really hard.
potential.
But so for us, I mean the marker is accurate, but we have it easier on Cardinals than the other people because like it's literally this boundary, like of like the ground pattern. Like here I would be on outside, here I'd be on inside.
Yeah.
Diagonals are
I should.
the ground pattern of diagonals is not quite as aligned with the mechanic for the markers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I've seen it again, I was trying to finesse it. I should have not been at all doing it.
Yeah, I mean when you do straddle, especially when you're straddling with the intention to hit, like you don't have to be like a pixel away, but yeah, you want to be close. Like if I was straddling in, I would be like here. If I go far and I go through the ring. Alright, let's keep going.
your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's crazy! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Inside, north side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be far. Or close. Narrowing the gate. The default straddle on the inside goes hard to get hit. Straddle out. Straddle in. Straddle out.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard! They're still in it! But for how long?
Yeah, that was... Everyone died because of that.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
And, yeah, I need to be retold about this. We'll talk about it.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
Corner 4, I think. Full spread on 1. So you had been
And they're down!
jumping out.
Is it over already?
So you're like on the right outside.
Thank you.
Full spread
Yes.
there.
I barely had my bearing before that happened. Alright, thank you. Get back up.
Then you get TC. Okay.
Am I on time?
No, I
Wow. I'm gonna kill everybody.
Go for it.
I'm definitely long three. I'm definitely you're long three, man. You said long. No, sorry, I was not long. I like
Partner.
I don't know why I said long. You're right. I said that, but I didn't.
Everybody was free on that side.
Either way, I'm gonna kill everybody because I had.
Yeah,
That worked.
there was a lot of crossover. There was definitely a bunch of enemies.
No worries, I had a 4
That's the
stack.
diagram I should have to do.
You went together, that's great.
That one,
I'll be
that's going to be tough.
All three of us know what's the important side.
Yeah, I was over
Good
there.
solidarity.
No,
Wait.
you have 4 calls.
I have 4 stacks right there.
You're red. You don't have the red.
Oh, and Dan and I are red. I see.
I think you were going more by the name of the bar. You have a green name.
Oh, you mean... Right.
Cole.
Yep. Hi. I just meant the color of the character's outfit.
Okay.
Dan's the red hat.
So, yeah, Desh. So, for Witch Hunt, where we're going in and out all that time, one call is the default. 3 out of the 4 times you want to go with the default, you do not want to get hit by Witch Hunt.
Yeah, yep. Okay.
The
And
third
which one
time.
is
Third time.
electricity? What's the thing that jumps on my head? What's that?
That's Witch Hunt.
Thank you.
So every time she does the donut or the circle, 2 people get hit by Witch Hunt. And it's either the 2 closest or the 2 furthest people away, depending on which you telegraphed before, Dan. And so what I'm calling is, for the default is, that's what you do, you do not want to get hit by Witch Hunt. So if I say default straddle, if you're straddling the line, either in or out, will not end up getting hit by witch hunt. But if you do the opposite, so you either go far out or you go far in, you'll get hit by witch hunt. So you want to get hit by witch hunt on the third time. So whatever I'm calling the default, you do the opposite on the third one.
Okay.
First,
great.
second, and fourth
I'm
one you
assigned
listen.
to eating one of those on the third.
Yes.
Yes.
And sometimes when you say go further, or like
So-
go far, you just go further forward.
In or out, depending on
Okay,
whether we're
in or
trying to go
out.
out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Makes sense. Okay. Because the first time we did that, you called it personally, told me exactly what to do. That's why we got past that. All right, that makes sense. All right, and I have to get hit on the third set. Gotta be nice to get DBM saying which one it is. That's how I do it on Surrey. Okay, I can figure it out. Dynasty.
Dancing?
No.
Alright, that means I can pull up that.
Also, in general, like, the system that is somewhat tight, like, you definitely want to be, like, really lined up with your clock direction. If you're just leaning left or right, you might have something working by someone. And, like, when you go far in, and you're intending to get by witch hunt by going far in, what I tend to do is I go about a third to a halfway toward hitbox, because obviously if you go to the actual center, you'll just get the other person off. Can't go quite to the center. If you're going in to not get hit, you know, you can go as close to the center as you want. But,
That makes sense. You want to hit your friend.
now, once you're more used to the order it goes in, you can kind of rotate away from the person getting hit for safety. So, like, tasks. No, actually, no. Dan's getting hit on the first one at 1, and Task's getting hit on the second one at 2. So if you have the mental bandwidth for it, on the first one you can rotate slightly left, and on the second one you can rotate slightly right just for safety. You gotta give them some space. It's not necessary though, it's just something you can do. And then the third one you want to be, lined up exactly with your marker, and the fourth one it shouldn't matter because it's the tanks of A and C getting hit, and they're nowhere near you.
Okay.
But
I should be able to figure
there's
out the third one.
yeah, I mean there is space to not get hit. You can rotate.
Okay, so let's say 1 happens, and I rotate. You rotate just to the left, and then 2 happens. Do I rotate back and take 3 facing the marker?
So the rotation is just to like make it safer not getting clipped by the person intentionally getting hit. So like on the first one, rotating left is just because the person at 1 is getting hit, and it just makes it less likely you might accidentally get clipped by them.
Yes, okay, that
It's like,
makes sense.
you don't need to do it, but it is something you do.
Sure. Yes, and also I wouldn't hit them.
So, well, you wouldn't hit them because you're not getting hit then. You're getting hit on the third one, and at that moment you want to be lined up right.
Oh yeah, that in that moment I would be, if you say far out, I would go into the boss.
Well,
Great.
it depends, because the third one could be an out, the third one could be an in, but if it's far, it would either end up like here, or like here.
Okay, yep, that makes sense.
Because, yeah, it's always, the in and out always alternates, and what you can start on either. And then if you're straddling, and you're being, well, not gonna
But in the third one, if Greg says far out, you will straddle out because you are doing the opposite of what he says. in the third one.
Okay, yeah, we'll just take an early break then. Let's have this damn internet.
I'll watch the footage again. I do apologize. While watching the footage, it maybe would have been easier if I had the POV, I could just memorize that. But not
No, it
knowing
looks
how the
weird.
mechanics work, like there's no voice explaining the mechanics to me, so I'm like a dog watching TV. I'm like, I know she's making these movements. I'm watching where she's going. And that's why when Truan's like, you're not at me, I'm like, he spends all the time at me. But anyway, so that didn't help me too much. But it obviously, I know which parts of the fight are taking.
If you made it's not clear what 3 Pink Diamonds is.
Well, I mean, if I had time to look at the debuff, I could maybe figure that out. But yeah,
I mean, our telegraph is just like, when it's lighting up Witch Hunt, it just keeps like flashing those colors. That means
these
stuff,
fights are it's so not straightforward. And I get that like after you've done it, like you tried it, you figured it out, that's great. But like, damn, learning it on the fly is difficult.
Well, I mean, our actual first night here, I mean, yeah, we went through a lot of, just for the early mechanics, a lot of things that were just false. About like how the first mechanics work. Like I was having this like stack and shit for like the first part when we're doing the line spreads. Yeah, because it's really unclear what's actually happening.
Yeah. Brute was it feels very learnable. This is definitely a new type of boss for me because I'm very used to the door boss, and then this is like a door boss and a boss together. At least that's what it feels like. But it's a 12-minute fight normal.
The fight's actually 13 and a half to be but
oh, you guys.
we got pretty close. So if there's another mechanic, it's very short or repeat. Because there's not a lot of time left after the Sword Quiver, but we have not seen passive. Sword Quiver I don't think is hard, we've just never gotten the Sword Quiver with a semblance of rain because of the mechanic for it, cannons and towers.
Okay.
Everyone's still here, I guess. Break that. Alright, let's make this break then.
10-10? Okay. 15 minutes. I'm trying to get...
discuss mechanics, but I haven't heard me.
I'll try to get you a clip dash from with my camera. Maybe I can show you here better.
Sorry about that, back. Are we taking the break early? I see there's still 3 people in the instance.
Yeah, I said we'd be back at 10:10.
Okay.
Alright, check.
Widening in purple. Widening in dark purple.
Oh, straddle by default on the outside. Yeah, if setting a tank with a DR up that much, if that's the real damage, we have to take out.
I'm here.
Or it's shared.
Straddle in. Straddle out. Straddle in. Well, if we have
widening in purple. Widening in dark purple.
oh, straddle.
Crucible's over.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Inside, south side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be close. Alright, we are at default far on the inside. Straddle to get hit. So that's close on the inside. Far out. Far in. No, I
Back on
called it
their
wrong, I
feet.
think.
Upgrade.
I got clipped right at the start.
No, I think it was straddle. I just think the person who had it was inside.
Oh my! The challenger went down.
Well, I started calling far as far out.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
So I should
And
call it
remind me,
straddle.
so Dan died in the right spot, right? Dan would have been there, and he would have blown up there, and then I would have blown up on my square, right?
Sorry. Part.
Oh, when I died on the third one. I was trying to do I was trying to get hit.
Did you get hit?
I got clipped by the lightning, but I was curious, was the other person that was going to get hit when I was getting hit, was it Dan?
No, it's me.
Oh, okay. No, I was just
I
curious.
started calling it wrong.
Okay.
So I got thrown because I got clipped on the very first one.
So, but my correct position would have been just inside B, right? Like just
Yes.
B, like just a little bit closer. That was my problem. I was at the back of B, and that's why I died.
Yep. Alright, let's go.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Side, north side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be close. Alright. Widening blue. Default straddle on the outside. Go far to get hit. Straddle in. Straddle out.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're back on their feet! Upgrade.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Don't be on a bag of them.
Hold 2 minutes.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
One more four. Partners on 4.
Okay.
And they're
I got
done! Is it over already? They're still in it! But for how long?
Count. Add one to you up this long.
How's this?
C.
Sorry, I messed that up. I need to
It's
pull up
okay.
the
Red
diagram.
on D side.
Bye, everyone. Oh no! Hello, Fresh. Bye, Fresh.
Take
Just saw your corpse there and I'm like, this is
Okay, I need to have that diagram pulled up. I was not ready before. I was 3 short. That part I got, but then where'd you go from there?
Well,
Yeah, if
one
you
of you
just
messed
set
it up
the
because
little
you went on the same spot as someone else, so I think
Yeah.
if you were 3 short, you went to the wrong spot.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure I went to the wrong spot. That's me. Sorry, I'm grabbing the diagram for that mechanic. I had it up earlier.
You went to the right side, but on the wrong part. You need to go to the corner when you have 3. When you have 2, you need to be closer where you were.
There it is. Yeah. Is it the final diagram here? No, that was.
So the important bit is where the safety zone, where the 4 people that aren't exploding are. Everything is relative to that location.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep,
So if
I
you-
see.
If you just rotate your camera so that's north of you, you're either going to run front left or back left.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, yeah, so look at the people who are not exploding, and then you know I'm either front left or back left.
Yeah,
Correct.
if you're in the back or all the way to the corner, if you're front, you're 1 square away from it.
Perfect. Got it. That's easy, thank you. I'm ready for that mechanic now. It's actually way easier than I thought it would be.
The hardest part is just keeping track of this.
I was actually doing good at that. I was ready. I was like, I'm 3 short, but then
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
I was pleased with myself for a very short period of time before I realized I made a terrible mistake.
But you realize you made a mistake, and that's what matters.
I think a lot of people realize they made a mistake just before they die.
If one needs wings, one
I'm a
needs
genius.
simply
Oh, no.
nature.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
I'm a genius at dying.
Hello.
Inside, north side. Supports must get hit. Supports must be far. Alright, narrowing pink. So default straddling on the inside initially. Go far to get hit. Straddle out. Straddle in, we're going far dash. Straddle out.
And they're done! Is it over already?
By the way, I got hit on 1. That's
Yeah, you probably weren't where you were supposed to be, or the other person wasn't where
They're
they were
back
supposed
on
to be.
their feet! What
Okay. Yeah, either the person, yeah, so it's either Dan's not going quite as far as he would be for that first one, or he went too far yet.
okay.
Positioning's
I'm done.
rather exact.
Okay.
Like,
I will
Be on a
I'll be
cardinal.
diagonal.
Be on a cardinal, Dash.
He's gathering either, but to what end?
Shit, I think it's 2 or 3. Partners on 2, probably.
Hi, Dan.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
I always understand.
They're still in it! But for how long?
There's a lot of relative positioning this fight.
Yeah. I'll get there.
You're getting
I
it.
see it.
Alright, you ready to count? Clock positions, add 1 if long. Alright, control B. Partners on D side. Dash, you're all near fruit. You're near fruit.
Really close.
Drive by murder.
I figured out the first mechanic.
So that's the hardest thing to do. There is.
I see.
So,
Okay, I have that one up now. I am ready for that.
Yeah. So you had 3, I assume.
I was 3. Yes.
So yeah, you would go right relative to the boss.
Yes. Okay, I'm ready for that one now. I have that up, and this makes sense. I could have done this if I had this diagram pulled up. I just wasn't ready for what that meant. I did the first part right, though. I'll make sure that diagram.
It's much nicer when we get full spread for that sideways mark, because that doesn't matter whether you had 2 or 3. You just always go to the same spot.
Yeah, but like I get this 2 or 3 thing.
But if we're facing boss right is 3. So I'm talking about
And when you
I don't know if it's gonna help at all for that first mechanic. I'm posting this. Maybe I'm wrong. This is what I've been doing, but I've also been got by Dan a couple times. I don't know what Dan's conclusions are. The outside straddle, or far inside, or far outside, or straddle outside. The circle goes through the markers pretty much to the dot. The green circle I just drew is kind of shit.
Okay.
If you're straddling, so like if you're at B, like let's pretend C is B. You literally, on a straddle, will only have to move from where I'm in the game, from here to here to here to here. Like it's very, it's one pixel.
It's literally on the border. So like
now,
move a bit, Ross.
Okay.
This is outside. This is inside. Outside,
yeah, like I'm being dramatic with it.
But
now the difference is, what I think's happening is Dan is between you and I. So if he needs to be far in, and he only so Greg, can you stand right here again? So I am technically farther in than Greg, so I will trigger the mechanic, even though I'm not really that far in.
Well, I don't think the wrong person's triggering it. The problem is...
No, I realize. I'm just saying. So I'm saying I don't think Dan's going in far enough.
So for clarification, what I'm doing is I'm either straddling inside of the marker, or if I'm out, I'm at least this far outside.
If you're if straddle is safe, let's pretend the boss is in the dead center of the room, and you are the first to go off, and the safe spot is straddle. How far in are you going?
So yeah, people get clipped when we go inside. Inside's the only thing.
I'm usually halfway between the marker line and the boss's hitbox.
You should be inside the boss's hitbox.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm straddling and I'm getting hit by you.
Try to be on the left.
You're hitting your neighbors. Yeah.
So I just drew a green circle on that secondary screenshot I drew. When I'm far in, I'm literally touching the boss's ring.
Correct.
If you're not touching the boss's ring...
You can go further than that. I go about...
I realize I could. I'm just saying on that picture I'm touching the boss's ring. If you're further out than her circle, I have like 4 pixels of safety.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I think's clipping Dashin on. Okay. So I would just find the circle around the boss, go a smidge in. You don't want to go too far, because the person across from you, if they're too far in the hitbox, you don't want to kill each other. Froome and I have done that once or twice, where we're like under the boss, we hit each other.
About a third of the way from the boss's hitbox is about the limit of being reasonably safe going inside.
Like there are 2 lines in the ring of the boss hitbox. You can be between those two circles on your front.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably good enough, yeah. But
yeah, that's generally what I look for, is the ring under the boss. Not the outer one, but that inner one.
Alright, let's keep going.
Alright, let's do it again.
I mean, to be fair, when I go about a third of the way into the boss's hitbox, I'm not 100% sure how far the key is going, because I can't really see her.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
I think Froome and I are
I go about halfway between the boss and the marker.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great! those memes? Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Outside, south side. Supports must get hit. Supports must be far. Narrowing blue. So default far on the inside, straddle to get hit.
This is where everyone
most people should be in her hitbox. Six people should be in her hitbox. Far out. Far in, we're straddling Desh.
I got hit.
Far out.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're still in it! But for how long?
Oh.
That was my fault. I should have tried
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
It hits for well over max health.
Zeus is brutal. I should have.
Be on a cardinal, Dash. Be on a cardinal.
Oh yeah, thank you.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
One or...
I think it's 2 and 3. Or say?
Yeah, we'll say 2 or 3 then. 3 partners.
Go
right,
with...
look at it.
Yeah, perfect.
A minute.
Okay, get ready to count clock positions. Add 1 to 4.
How's this?
Dash is long.
Towards A.
The dash here long.
Full spread on the B side.
Gonna be all the way.
Full spread.
Yep, you're in the corner for the safety mark.
Yep. Okay.
Your
Now
tree.
over here.
Oriented towards D.
No. He would have been down in corner 2.
Take this!
You are in between 2 and B on that one, Dash. On the far corner.
It would have been the absolute corner 2.
I'm sorry. I thought that went right into the part where half the room is done, and then it was.
It does, and then it goes into another find the safety spot. Hold on, I'll get your screenshot of where it
I
was.
see it. It's just below the one. I see the.
Yeah, there's no difference between the long and short for that end bit. It's just the second time
You-
it happens, the long people were exploding.
You were in the right spot for the what should I call it? I don't know.
Sidewise mark.
Yes. Let me take a
Yeah,
quick
I was
screenshot.
in the safe spot, and then where I had
No,
check.
you were never actually in the safe spot either.
No, Dish did that right until the second set of the long.
Correct. I'm saying
Yeah.
I don't think he knew where he was supposed to go for the second set.
Yeah, exactly.
He was on the right side.
So
Yeah.
all right, I'm just gonna take a very quick screenshot the moment it comes up. So the easy way that I do this, and again, maybe this might not make sense for you. I don't know. So this is the moment the markers come up. Nobody's even repositioned yet. My camera just happened to be looking. I circle the safe spot, right? So then you have essentially here and down here are me and you because we're supports. So my brain is like, okay, safe spot's there. I have to air to the left. There's the close spot and then the back ass corner spot.
Yeah, if you just remember to run in the middle first, it'll be easier to run in the
I don't know if it helps, but the markers essentially make like a T icon in my brain. Like this is all I look for. As stupid as this shit might sound, and everyone else might be like, wow, that's dumb as fuck. But it's the center of that T is where the safe spot is. So you would have been... Actually, here's a better screenshot of the room.
I have a picture of that. Let me share it one second.
This is where you would have been, Dash.
Okay.
Because that's
but
the back
what
left
diagram are we referencing?
This
Well, it's the same one you were looking at with the short debuffs. Short and long, there's no difference. It's just the long people do it the second time.
So if you look at that diagram that I just reposted in parses, it makes a T.
Yeah, okay.
And you had long 3,
There's
so
just-
you would have
I'm
been
sorry.
down in that bottom left corner.
I didn't know there was a diagram for this. So it's just literally the same thing. So relative to the boss, since I was
No,
3,
relative to the safe spot, because it can be anywhere. There's no guarantee on markers.
Yes. Okay. So yes, relative to the safe spot, I would have been back left, far back left.
Yep.
Correct.
3 is far back left, whether it's
Yeah,
short or long.
yeah. I'm sorry. That did not translate. I did not know that it was the same thing for long. I am ready to do that mechanic.
All right, let's do it.
And yeah, the sidewise spark in the middle where we go, she does the half room AoE, we either do partners or we do full spread. That's what gets you the extra 1 count. Like why you have to add 1 to your count to get hit by that.
This is nothing personal, but I
And
must
the size of your
your
explosion
soul.
depends on how many lightning things you get hit by.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's why the people with the bigger explosion be in the back.
Yep, that's correct. And the short people just go first because their debuff streak expires, so they have to. We do 2 mechanics and then the long.
Okay, yeah, it makes perfect sense that you would just do the same thing, same
If one needs
format for
wings,
the longs
one
as you
needs
did.
simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Inside, north side. So the DPS must be hit. DPS must be far. So closer, closer. Widening pink. Default far on the outside. Straddle to get hit. So far outside, Dash. Far outside. Far outside. Far in. Far out, we're straddling out. Far in.
Perfect.
There is no limit.
Stay in a cardinal dash.
Potential.
Coming Eva, but to what end?
4-3. Partners 3. They get their clock positions and great count.
How's this?
Marching towards A. Partners on the D side. Dash is probably left.
And they're done! Is it over already?
I'm sorry, I was ready for this mechanic.
Take this!
So the sidewise spark in the middle. she always does the half room so that either the B or the D side is safe. So if it's partners, you go to the safe side, you look at her, and then as a support, you either go left if you had a 2, or you go right if you had a 3.
Okay. Alright, so it's based on that, so...
So that time I think it was D that was safe from Sidewise Spark, so you would have... I know you had 2 because I had 3.
Yes, yep. So I would have gone left for that mechanic. I would have faced the boss in the safe zone and gone left.
So you would have been basically like, yeah, you would have gone to basically the D side of the room, looked at the boss, and went left, so kind of in the direction of 4. Or basically right around 4.
Okay.
It's not... Well, not quite right around 4, because you actually want to be like kind of on the border. So like if you would have been... If you had 3, you would have been like around here. You end up near A or C. You would have ended up near A, basically. Because she's splitting the room in half, you want to be kind of close to where she's splitting the room in half.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Mostly the reason for that is because you're going to meet potentially someone that's melee, like a tank that wants to keep uptime. And that's the only way to do that. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, what Ross posted is approximately correct. You'd probably be a little bit further out than the green circles that you put there. That's close, but
Yeah, here's maybe a better angle on it so it's not as like far out. But the idea is you find the bad half of the room, and then it's actually kind of cool here because the 2 is what it is. But low numbers go to the left, high numbers go to the right for supports. I have no idea what the structure for DPS is if your partners are in versus out. But for us supports, it's when you're in pairs, low numbers go left, looking at the bad spot or the boss.
Okay, yeah.
Those dots
Thank you.
are a little close.
Drawing help.
Yes, it is. It's a bubble. It's fast MS Paint. Anyway, here's a full timer.
Dash, you're doing amazing.
Thank you. Hi.
You are indeed.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
or you just hope that she gives us the full spread.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Would appreciate that. I think that's what we had last time. We've gotten much deeper in the fight before.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Inside, south side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be close. Widening pink. So we are starting far on the outside. You straddle to get hit. Starting far on the outside. Far in. Far out, we're straddling. Far in.
Look at us, everyone made it.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Gathering ether, but to what end?
1 or 4. Full spread at 1. You're still on the right side, kind of not where Dan is.
Yep.
Other side.
You would have been here.
Is it over already?
Yeah, Dash, you would have been closer to like the back corner.
That makes sense. Okay. I got Greg.
My! The challenger went down hard.
Dang it.
That's
Alright,
you.
Cardinals. Or, yeah,
Luck.
Fuck.
How's
Plus
this?
one for long.
Let's see. Partners on the B side. Orange towards A.
You can do this, Dash! Oh,
He didn't make it.
so close, yeah.
Mitigate.
It's okay. That's
Yeah.
only casualty.
Okay, any up?
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I remember. Purple orbs are dead center of your square. Arrows go right next to them, closer to the
Alright, get ready
boss.
to get hit by the opposite color.
Others
Make sure
stand on the
tanks go
purples.
front. Alright, handle debuffs. Stay. Swap sides. Handle debuffs. Stay. Swap sides. Last debuffs. Tank Buster.
That was perfect. That was amazing.
Alright, get ready to dance back and forth with your partner.
So now we're going to do the count to 7. On the 5th one, there's going to be a dome, so you don't want to kill your partner. And then the 6th one, you want to protect your partner who got the dome. I believe you're at A or 1. You're probably
to
A.
electrope.
Yeah, A.
You can stay behind task the whole time, man.
Right,
Position
right,
for the first
okay.
one?
Thank you, Kevin.
Position for the second one. Position for the third one.
Wicked Thunder is discharging
Position
blast
for the
amounts
fourth
of
one.
ether.
Alright, this is the 5th one. This will be domes. Don't kill your friends. And now protect your friends that got domes. And now move for the 7th. Move for the 7th. Alright, we're resetting. We're back to 0. Move for the first one. Move for the second one. Move for the third one.
Yes! Something is
Fourth one.
crewing from her body.
Move for the 5th one. This is domes. Don't kill your friends. This is 6. Protect your friends. 7. One more dodge. We're home free. Move to C when you can.
Can you get, dash?
Yep.
You can take a big hit
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it
Yeah, we
is.
just spam heal during the lead up to the knockback.
I believe we're
Really
hosed.
bad.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
We are so good.
We die with honor.
Yeah,
Indeed, we will.
I want to see how much this
I got
to
off.
like try and
Got off my bubble, and that's all I was able to do. I bubbled and it died. Collective unconscious.
So, if you're curious, Desh, I mean, of course, you're free to do whatever you want. I usually do, right before the knockback, neutral sect into the stun thing,
I'm gonna live through that.
and do like Helios conjunction and
But yeah, leading up to,
Hots and
to
stuff,
getting knocked
yeah.
across, she does a big AoE, 2 small ones, and then another big one.
Yeah. Though I couldn't really prep because I was dead.
Yeah, I mean, I gave you a XCOG, but yeah.
Yeah. I had just gotten up, so I wasn't ready to. But yeah. I mean,
So
I'm totally
I'm
ready to
still
use cooldowns.
Repping and bailing.
Well, you don't want to use cooldowns for it unless they're going to be up for the thing after the transition.
Yeah. But this is neutral sex at 2-minute cooldown. Is that not up in time?
I mean, it's up a little bit after we land, but like.
So like before we get knocked to the other platform, there's quite a bit of healing to do, but you don't really want to burn anything there that's not up in like 30 seconds. Because the big AoE spam is after we get knocked to the other platform. Pretty soon after. Alright, let's keep going.
Alright,
We
you still
got
want me,
there.
Double emitting for the pre-knockback, yeah?
Whatever anyone else was doing.
Yeah.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Inside, north side.
And they're
Just
done!
gets hit.
Is it over already?
He just was on far.
They're back on their
Narrowing
feet!
peak. The default is straddle starting on the inside. Go far to get hit. Straddle out. Straddle in, we're going far in. Straddle out.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard! They're still in it! But for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
2 or 3. Spread at 2. Block positions. Yep.
How's this?
A. Spread on the B side. Here's the second part. There's B.
Oh, I fucked that up.
Yeah, I did too.
Took me a second to find missing paying attention.
I don't think you made it in time.
Oh,
You did not.
Oh, okay.
You were basically almost there, or you were fine.
I mean, I think it probably snapshot using a different square.
Yeah.
No.
Because all that matters is what square you're in. It's not like an actual distance. You
Oh,
get a certain number of squares away from the square you're in when it goes off.
Good to know.
So yeah, it's completely binary. You're either in the square or you're not.
Okay, wow. That is great to know.
Invisible timer.
Forgot how particular this game can be.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
I guess also if it helps, I'm using the group sprint for the short debuffs. Probably want to use personal sprint.
Okay, that sounds great. I'll do that.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
I might need a bit of time after this pull.
Okay.
It looks like my dog has had
Outside, south side. DPS must get hit. DPS must be close. Winding pink. So we're default far on the outside. Straddle to get hit. So starting far on the outside. Far in. Far out and desperate straddling. Far in.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Go to a cardinal dash.
Thank you, thank you.
It's happening, Eva. But to what end?
2 or 4. Four partners.
How's this?
Okay. Partners. B side.
I messed that up.
Oh my!
You had 2, didn't
Challenger
you?
went
I
down
go
hard.
left. Yep. Ah.
All right. I need like 10 minutes. I'll be back.
Yeah, that one. And I was so focused because I messed up the next mechanic to happen. I was so focused. I got the same marker. I was ready to go, and there's so many like unique mechanics to this fight.
Yeah, and
Very much. You always do this, except for in this weird instance where you do this.
Yeah.
And there's also like, it's a lot of very fast movement that you have to do like right away too. It's just a lot.
Yeah. The timing on you getting to your spot is pretty strict. I'm trying to use light speed and stuff, but like, damn.
Yeah,
you know, as you get used to it, you kind of just start pre-moving be like between two possibilities of where you might end up.
Yeah, and light speed is, since it has 2 charges now, it's
Like,
really nice
you know,
actually.
that,
So
after the first lightnings go off, just, you know, always just run towards the center of the room, because that's going to be your best bet for reacting to sidewise spark and getting in position for that. I was a bit late getting to position myself, because it took me a minute to grab which side she was hitting. If I noticed earlier, I probably could have adjusted to the spot.
Okay, sorry. Dog is outside. Couch has been wiped off, and there's cleaner soaking. And the braid, I'll give it a good scrub down.
Okay.
I'll do it right in a second.
I think Lady CC is out right now.
Alright, cracks.
There you go.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's crazy! Ha! Wickedly divine!
Inside, north side. DPS must be hit.
The
Nice, sports
challenger
must
went
get
down
hit.
hard.
Sports must be far.
I need you.
Do we just
They're
run
still
to
in
in
it!
front of
But
that?
for how long?
So, the north side, or the south side I'm calling, is like what half of your square you should be on.
Oh
not getting
dear,
minus
the
one
challenger
on
has
side.
fallen out of the ring.
Thank you, that helps.
So yeah, the squares always hit exactly either the front half or the back half of the squares.
Okay, good to know. Did not know that. Alright. Alright, here we go.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Outside, north side. Supports must get hit. Supports must be far. Narrowing blue. Default far on the inside. Straddle to get hit.
Straddle to get hit, straddle to get hit.
Far out. Far in for straddling dash. Far out.
Marvelous.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Go to a Cardinal Dash.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
2 or 3, I think. Spread on 2. We'll spread on 2 sides.
How's this?
Which support is short? 2 or 3?
Going towards D. It's not guaranteed to be either.
I got my answer when you went away. I just was I lost my
Martyrs on D side.
Okay.
What's it do?
Pointed towards B.
Take this!
That
Mid.
probably killed you there.
I'm gonna say I was so proud of myself.
You were in the right spot.
Yeah, you were right.
I just
You were perfect
surprised
there.
I died.
Dash was sitting there like, I'm in the right spot early!
Yeah, no, I got you. I got
Watch and learn!
distracted, like parsing the question about which sport was short, and I kind of forgot which was long. It's not guaranteed to be.
I essentially lost
Come
count
on. I
and
died.
was essentially hoping to hear someone say, I'm short too! I shouldn't ask questions, I should just guess.
Fine, I'm in the right side. I'm in the right
Opposite
side.
color, opposite color, opposite
Dash,
color.
come to you!
Alright, handle these.
Never!
I can't even right now.
Stay.
Stay.
Arp.
stay. Taking it easy on us. Also, I got the same debuff 3 times, that's fine.
Yeah, holy shit, I did too.
Yeah, I got the easiest one every time. Let's go.
This is the one. This is the clear, guys.
Damage-wise, I'm thinking it's not. But you're ready to count to 7.
Oh, it's easy here. Come on.
No.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
being-
super easy.
I cannot
That's
tell
you're over by A or 1.
Hey,
A or 1 with that. That's just
Surrender to electro.
I miss you so much.
yeah, I stand behind Cat.
Yeah, move for 1.
Yep.
Move for 2. Move for 3.
Wicked Thunder is discharging
4.
vast amounts of ether!
Move for 5. This is domes. Don't kill your partner. Stand in front of your partner and protect her. They have domes.
Oh my god.
I didn't run starting.
We're still going.
Let's go!
Reset. We're reset. Move for 1. Move for 1. Move for 1. Move for 2. Move for 2. Move for 3.
Something is
4.
glowing from her body!
Move for 5. This is domes. Don't kill your friends.
Don't
Move
kill
for 6.
yourself
Protect your
either.
friends.
Goodbye, team.
And 7.
I'll just.
Alright, we're totally clear. Everything's fine. Those 2 of us left.
I'll play a little closer. I was out at range. I should. I got clipped by one of the things when I was.
If not to make it more complicated, because it's adding an additional step for you, if you're always going to be in the same slice as Tass, you can be close as long as you're not close on the 5th one.
Yeah, exactly. So I can be close on that.
The
but
5th one is domes. You cannot kill your friends on that. And then the 6th one is just, you know, like on 5 you could run out, and then essentially you're running back to her on the 6th. You're just in front of her if she got the dome, or you're behind her if you had the dome. So yeah, if you want to just get distance only on number 5, that's fine.
So, Dash, what makes it, what I would look at is you're either lined up with the inner cardinal or you're exactly in between them. Like, you just alternate between those.
yeah, like this. You know, okay, all right, that's good to know. These markers are still on the ground. I was using light speed and I was casting, and then like I got clipped. Just play fancy.
Yeah, so on even ones, you're exactly on the inner cardinals, and on odd ones, you're between the cardinal and inner cardinal.
Yeah, and Desh, as someone who has died at that part a lot of times, when you've been res, when you're resed there, you don't have to go directly back to 1 right away. Like, I don't know. Well, sometimes he mutes me because we're in the same room most of the
Yeah,
time.
exactly. I was gonna say you just knocked over her earlier.
I do the personal view, like I don't know how it is.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Oh, okay. I understand what's happening.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you were talking over her, so I could tell that she was muted for you. She was talking to me.
I thought you were saying I had server muted for somehow. Okay.
Oh,
Not added abuse.
But yeah, if I get rezzed in between the 2 groups, I just move 1 slice at a time instead of trying to rush over to 1.
yeah, perfect. I will remember that.
Inside, south side.
Other option is to die on Pies like this.
Sports
Just
must
fucking
get hit. Sports must be
Right.
far. Alright, winding pink. Default far on the outside, straddle to get hit. Far in. Or out for straddling.
What happened there?
Challenger went down hard.
Run it back.
Yeah, we're fine. We got a lot.
They're still in it! But for how long?
Alright, everyone's out.
There is a Wrath of Zeus, and it's spoopy.
Oh, yep, thank you.
They're back on their feet. What clear?
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Alright, be on Cardinals.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
2 or 3. Partners 3.
We are dead.
And they're done. Is it over
I got
already?
Dash. You got to mute this one for getting cross. Okay, we got enough time. Get your clock position. Get ready to count. And wonderful.
How's this?
Dash is long.
Up. Orange towards D.
Well, I'm 3 long, so.
Who's the other long DPS? 2 or 3?
Spread on B side.
Hey, look at us go, Dash! We got it!
Wow,
I used
also
Microcosmos
I
for
did it
this.
because Talia was doing that. We spin for a while, then she started taking a screenshot and froze everything.
Yeah, my
didn't
internet
know.
cut out for a couple of seconds. I didn't know what happened to it.
Electrope has many uses. Watch
Good thing I remember what I was.
Oh, look at that nasty cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Alright, get ready to get hit by the opposite color.
All count to 7.
I'll erase you.
Debuffs. Switch. Sides. Debuffs. Switch sides. Ali's coming back. Handle debuffs.
So Dash, we go on the wall side.
Yep.
Yeah.
I finally made a mistake. I was doing so good.
Get
You were doing great,
damage.
Dash.
Okay, I got him. He's coming up.
I could compensated, but I committed.
And then I'm gonna
Alright, we're gonna count to 7.
I cannot die here.
Auto attacks and finish you off.
I have no choice
No, it was me
but
forgetting
to surrender to Electrope.
So yes, it was the auto attack.
Alright, well,
Unforced
we got
error.
time to get the position.
Alright, move for 1. Move for 2. Move for 3.
Wicked Thunder is discharging
Move for
vast
4.
amounts of ether.
Move for 5. This is domes. Don't kill your friends. 6. Save your friends by standing in front of domes.
Towards the front, yep.
7. Alright, we're reset.
Try to move faster there to correct cover.
No, that was my fault. I tried to make a call. Usually
Move for 2.
I
Move for 3.
did not do it right.
Something
Move
is
for 4.
growing from her body.
Move for 5. This is domes. Don't kill your friends. 6. Stand in front of the domes. Protect your friends. 7. Alright, we're clear. Back to sea. She's mega firing herself. I mean, to be fair, she's doing it too.
Alright.
Wow, transition
few minutes, which becomes attackable, and then shortly after, super super big healing.
She's taken electro
Wait, we're gonna wait for the cast, and then it'll be all. Not yet. Not yet. And now all the bits, all the fucking bits, every bit. That's the last. Alright, right side goes up. Right.
Everyone else.
Right side is gonna move one quadrant to the north. One
No.
Goodbye. Get fucked left side.
That's homicide right there.
I should have said right instead of east, I suppose.
That was great. That was great. Just watching the stack marker run to the other stack marker. Dash, I gotta say, it's so fitting that you're wearing an all red outfit, and I really appreciate it.
In the moment, I saw its friends. I was supposed to share, but no.
It's amazing.
Alright.
It's hard to say through. Health bar goes down, health bar goes up a lot during that.
Look, that mechanic is fun, if only for the fact that I actually have to do something with the healer.
I'm gonna clip that later.
I am already doing that. Like I am rewinding
God.
that.
I'm
It's
glad I get to
amazing.
make a meme for the, like, one day I'm here.
Here's the full timer.
Taking a timestamp from this because it's
And
amazing.
I'm like, wait, this spot is safe. And then I see, and I'm like, no, it's not. And then I run, and then, yep.
What's best is you could have just stood there and died, but you
I know,
made
I could
sure
have died. I could have died.
to take four friends with you.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
He's not selfish.
Yeah, there's a lot of time after the mechanic to rescue before it matters again.
Okay, good to know. Yeah,
So if
next
you
time.
get confused, just
Yeah, die. Yep.
somewhere.
Yeah. I should have chosen death. Should have chosen an honorable death.
I mean, you had a glowy icon and you wanted to share it with your friends. There is nothing selfish about that.
That's true. It's just my friend's there and another. Thanks to too much sharing.
Alright, outside, south side.
Caring is caring, man.
Support's supposed to get hit. Support's supposed to be far. She's been real nice to his melee today.
Yeah, really nice.
Alright, widening pink. Default far on the outside. Straddle to get hit. Alright.
This one has not been very fair to us.
Alright, I'll dash for straddling. Alright.
Awesome.
There is no limit to electro
Cardinals.
potential.
Hold 2 minutes.
Gathering ether. But to what end?
2 or 4. Partners have
2 minutes.
rope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Can you regain 5 albums of color?
I'll erase you.
And debuffs. Swap. Debuffs. Swap. Debuffs. Well, Snake Buster.
Alright, we're gonna cut to 7. Remember on 5, not to kill your partner, and on 6, when the 6 beams come out, you have to be in front of the person who had the dome. Not by a lot, you just have to be in front of them.
But to
So if you get domes, you might lose the global, try to just back up so your partner can be in front of you easy. Sometimes the bandwidth takes just make me scared and I run way behind it. 1, move for 2, move for 3,
Wicked Thunder is discharging
Four.
vast amounts of ether!
5, here's domes. 6, protect your friends. Move for 7.
Oh, you tried to kill me.
Alright, we're clear. We'll
I would
reset.
never. You're alive.
Move for 1. Move for 2. Move for 3.
Something
Move
is
for
driven
4.
from her body!
Move for 5. This is domes. Move for 6. Protect your friends. Move for 7.
Oh, what? Why?
I died.
My body will hold.
We're clear. We're heading towards C.
Okay, I've got room. Room's up.
Big AoE spam still coming.
Yep, yep.
Oh,
Alright.
bye.
And then remember, the mitt isn't immediately. There's a good amount of time.
Dan, can you get
Was
the stress?
You got like 8 seconds before all the damage comes in.
And unleash that new fellow soul!
Okay, okay.
And get ready. Here's the cast. Wait for it. Mitt, 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 mitt.
Okay, you're going right, Dash.
Right side is only moving 1 section up.
You're going all the way into the front.
Alright.
Stay inside.
Sides. And then after this, go to the middle and let the tanks be in front. Take tethers. And then we're spreading out after the tethers go out. You're just going slightly right of me, Dash. Yep, that's good. If you don't explode right here, you're taking the debuff of the tanks. Just stay put.
God, is it because you're so much shorter?
No! Doesn't do anything with being a lalafel.
It's always server ticks, no reason.
She's using electrodes to convert
I
her
wonder
body to
if it's because you were both running against each other and weren't really standing on top of each other for a period.
Sometimes it works, and sometimes it's like, no.
Yeah, that would definitely be a server tick thing.
Alright, here comes the AoE.
I'll have reprisal and shake it off of this.
Okay.
But we probably will still want to spin more.
I got.
Okay, control the center. Easier.
And remember, don't run early.
Yeah.
We are
That was
going
southwest.
back left. And then we're going front right. Go off front right, far side, front right, far on the side.
Wow, this one was so...
Plenty of time. Plenty of time. All right. Now we're gonna go
Dash
to
hang out around the east cardinal for now. And you might have to go to the southeast, depending on what I call it.
Cardinals and partners. We're gonna stack first.
Cardinals, Cardinal stack, and then you're shifting and spreading. Shift spread.
We were too close? Sorry for my thing.
Center.
Emma.
I think I was too close to you. Sorry.
They're back on their feet.
Okay, I can get from. Oh no, from Scott. All right.
All right, later. Okay, it's gonna be the line spreads on the sides. So go to the east side. You're number 3 in line.
My friends return all
All right,
to ash.
We're gonna soak towers, and then we're gonna have to essentially stand near those towers in a
It's a memory game.
Unravel foes and cuts.
I'll call out the right side's order.
You're paying attention to which one's not hit.
Yeah, it's the order.
Help if you're close to it.
2, 1, 3, 4 for right side. 2, 1, and 3, 4 for right side. So stack on the end.
1, 2, 4, 3 on the
We're gonna
left
move
side.
one section at a time.
Okay.
All right, who remembers which blue was first?
It was east side.
Okay. Okay, Dash, you're gonna get knocked back from this red dot, and then you get knocked back from the other red dot on the other side.
So move the red dot, right side in.
Oh, you were just
Let's go!
fine! You were just
Bomb.
fine!
Take
Same.
tethers, and then positions.
Same
Exactly
as
the
last time.
Buster bomb. You got the adjust, looks like.
Sorry. Oh, like, do I take this one?
Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be front right much later on, but for now.
Oh god, the Zion cluster!
We are here!
You're not gonna do this correctly. It's impossible without.
Okay.
But I'll try to tell you what to do. But good luck.
All right.
Say your opposite color when it's your turn.
All right, you're.
Actually, I'll pay attention to what you are.
You're gonna go
That'd help.
look northwest and look for a blue cannon rotating counterclockwise, and then you want to point that cannon
North, south towers.
east or west, north, south towers.
North, south towers. Okay.
That's that.
We're close. We're so close.
We are so dead.
You didn't match your colors. That wasn't a cannon.
Oh.
The challenger went down hard.
Okay. It was hard to tell which color.
we have a
the cannon
healer
was.
of the
That
tree.
part
We have
really
healer
got
of
me.
the tree.
I think now.
I am amazed
Why
he's
is
not
it-
here.
But
This
will
is
they
the
be
farthest
able
we've
to turn the
essentially.
tide?
This is the last mechanic. This is, I mean, technically there's one bullshit after this. This is really the last main mechanic.
Yeah, that's why I mean, like there was no way you were gonna do that without.
And like, we've been
Right.
struggling with it for the better part of a month.
Oh,
to
man.
be fair, we haven't had many pulls on that mechanic because we.
True,
we fight
true.
over that. The only reason we haven't killed this boss is because we don't get to that part of the fight very often.
I noticed that.
Recently refreshed
Did you
my
guys
memory.
see that? After in the things you linked me, after 6 minutes, between 6 and 12 minutes, there's no wipes. Your wipes either they all happen before 6 minutes or after 12 minutes, and that means that you get to that part,
fucking hate
you guys
it,
get
dude.
deep into the fight if you could just get past 6 minutes. But
I
that's
mean,
not the info
at
you
this
gave
point,
me.
yeah, once phase 2 starts, we typically do not wipe. The only thing we might wipe to at this point with any kind of that it would be Midnight Sabbath sometimes.
Pat, what was your question on the mechanic though?
Oh, just remind me, shortest cannons, longest towers?
On the first one, yes.